Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Captain DMV up in the building. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, right? Yeah, happy Thursday to all and one and all. How's everybody doing this evening? Today, we are back in the session of Citation X. We are getting it in today with the live time, live weather. We are flying from BWI, Baltimore to Nassau, Bahamas. So it's probably going to be a night flight. Well, by the time we get there, it's probably night, probably dark. But it's all good. How's everybody out there this evening? Appreciate y'all stopping in. We are in the chat, in the stream. Like I said, today we are going to the Bahamas, Nassau. Get out of this rain. It's been raining on damn almost well, not all day, but it's been raining since maybe 2, 3 o'clock. Yeah, so we gotta hurry up and get about it. It's been thunderstorming too. Trying to get above these clouds. It's that breakout clouds is just one of the best things to experience when you're in flight sim. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get inside. Well, we got to get inside to go back outside because we got to take these covers off. Let's get inside. Oh, they kicked us outside. All right, cool. There ain't no problem. Let's go ahead and get these mosquito covers off. Boop, boop. Get the engine covers off. Let's go around. Let's go get the luggage compartment open so that the passengers can put their luggages in there. And let's go around and hook up ground power. Come to this little door right here, and it automatically hooks up. Boop. There you go. Come back around here. Take a duck under. Still thunder. Hurry, we get up out of here. Just make a quick look around. Everything is everything. Let's go ahead and open the door. All right, let's walk inside. Let's open this up. We got some guests coming along, so let's go ahead and check our equipment, make sure we have everything. Make sure everything works. Tables work good. Check the bathrooms. Bathrooms is okay. Turn around. Make sure we have all our supplies, snacks, cookies. Well, I guess. Sodas, blankets, hand sanitizers, disinfectant spray, flashlight. All right, cool. Did I close the door? All right, we got wine. Got more cups, hand sanitizers, tissue, and a microwave. All right, cool. Let's go and tab. All right, let's go and get battery 1, battery 2, external power because we do have ground power hooked up, avionics, ECAS, and standby power. Let's get emergency lights and we're going to arm those. Then we go down to the bottom and get our IRSs aligned. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Let's do some tests. Smoke detector, landing gear, fire warning system, thrust reverse, flaps, wind shear, uh, tips, when overspeed, angle of attack, and enunciators. Oops. Cool. All right. Now, got my camera set up. All right, here we go. Make sure that way that works. That works. And all right, I got my make sure all my cameras are set up. Got the flight plan. Let's go to positive in it. Load position. Go to flight plan and go to nav. Go to send brief. Flight plan recall. All right, let's go to departure. And let's get Navigraph up here. We are leaving out at runway 28 and Kona 5 and scoop is the transition. Activate. Let's go to back to nav. Let's go to arrival and we're going to runway. We're landing in 14. ILS 1. Hold on. Before we do all that, before we jump the gun. Yeah, it's just regular ILS. And major is the transition. And there's no arrival. It's only approach. So cool. And activate that. Let's go to perfect ending again. Let's go to next. All right, let's go to EFB. Go to our weight. Load from Sembry. Let's give ourselves a little extra fuel because it seems like I said, SimBrief does a good job, but SimBrief only gives you enough fuel for takeoff, the departure, to landing and arrival. That's it. They don't calculate the time that you got to taxi. If you're waiting in line, if you're waiting in the queue to take off, and you're sitting there burning fuel on the tarmac, they don't count for that. So they just give you takeoff, cruise, landing. And that's it. So occasionally you got to add a couple more, a little bit more fuel to the plane just in case. So let's go back down to the EFB, not EFB, but the FMC, and we're gonna sync from the EFB. Excuse me. Confirm in it. Let's go to next. Let's go to takeoff, and let's go get our wind from BWI. Weather, excuse me. Our weather is 306 knots. 306 knots. Let's post that in there. Go to next. It is kind of wet out here because it's been raining. So, next page. Anti-ice is off. Flaps 5. Takeoff weight 29,858 pounds. And let's go confirm. Let's go to next. Okay, we got our V speeds. 126, 129, and 140. All right, let's go back to flight plan. Flight plan is in. Let's go ahead and get our APU up and running. Let's go master switch on, and we're going to test. Test is working. APU start. Wait for the APU RPMs to get to 101. All right. APU is up and running. Let's get the generators on and bleed air to max. And then we should go to one thing I forgot. Let's get our nav lights on. Let people know that we have power. We go ahead and put the seat belts on. And let's go ahead and put our tail lights on. Let's do. It seems like 39,000 feet for me in this plane is always the lucky number. Even though you can go a lot higher in this aircraft, I don't need to go that high unless I'm going somewhere far. Then I'll go high. I go that high. I go past like 40,000 above. I'm going like from East Coast to almost West Coast, and yeah, I'll fly 40,000 or above. But when it's like a 2-hour flight, man, I ain't on that high. 39,000 is fine with me. All right. Okay, we have APU up and running. Nav lights are on. Guests are starting to arrive. As a matter of fact, they should be. There they are. Let's go ahead and close that out. Pilot Def, what's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just enjoying life, enjoying. What's this, Thursday? I can't. Oh, man, the days run together, man. But I'm enjoying my Thursday. Appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. How's your day going so far, Pilot Def? You know, how's everything over there in Pilot Def's world? All right. Ooh, excuse me. Get a nav and VNAV buttons on. All right. Our heading is 285. And the heading. Initial altitude is 14,000. What's up, Cap? What's going on? Pilot Duff. Nigga, man, just getting ready for this check route. Hey, man. You say you need to hop back in this plane? Yeah, man. I love this plane, man. It's been a while since I've flown it. It's been a real while. It's been a while. Between this and the Sovereign, you know, I got to get back into my business jets because, man, these joints, man, these things are a thing of beauty. This is my favorite business jet. Is the Citation X. I love this plane. MMD, yo, what's going on? Yes, Cap. Yeah, the Citation X is so trim. Yeah, this thing is, man, this thing is nice. Aviation Bros, what's going on, brother? Appreciate y'all stopping in. If y'all haven't done so already, please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, man. I appreciate it. To help my channel grow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. So where were we? Where were we? All right. So we got a flight plan. APU is up and running. We got pressurization gauge is up. Okay. Initial altitude heading. Oh, let's get our altimeter, which is 2984. Didn't get the solvent, to be honest. I don't like how digital is. All you do is click, click, and fly. I like a little bit of work to get going. Yeah, it is. It has a major glass cockpit. You got glass cockpit on it. Not saying this doesn't, but this is more. You got to be more immersive with this plane. With the solver, you just like you said, you just do this boop 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 boop, and then and it just fly. It's like a smaller Airbus, like a smaller A320. Because you know everybody say Airbus A320, A321s are like flying tablets. You just click a couple buttons, move the joystick around, and then bam, there you go, you're flying. So let's say the altimeter was 2984. Okay, 2984. Let's go put that there and that up in here, and I stand by. All right. Yeah, look, yeah. So that's why I like this, man. This Citation X, man. It's man. Flight FX did this thing on this one. All right. Let's go ahead and remove chunks. We're gonna get up out of here. Let's go to ground. Let's close up our luggage door. We are on APU power, so we can go ahead and cut off the external power, get rid of the APU. We can close the main doors and remove chunks. It says, do you have issues where you can tune into certain frequencies? No, no issues. No issues, right? You know, not that I know of. Not that I know of, Cap. But I mean, everything is like I said, with this plane is pretty much smooth. Um, I have no issues out of this plane. And you said, Positive, you said can't wait to get that Challenger 350. Yeah, yeah. Heard that's a good plane, good aircraft right there. All right, let's check our flight plan. Make sure we don't have no discons. Okay, we do. I think this is towards the end. Yeah, Ray J, and then Major. We can go ahead and connect those two. There we go. All right, let's go back up. Flight plan is good. All right, and let's go ahead and start getting our engines started. Gonna turn on our beacon light. And let's go get engine number one started. I mean, engine number two started. I don't know if you necessarily have to start the engine two on this one first. Let's just do it because in the Boeing you do that. In the 737 you do that, but it's just a habit. Let's get engine number two. All right, engine number two. Wait till this get up to 10%. There we go. Introduce fuel. For y'all don't know, this is my home airport, BWI. Well, home-ish. I'm from DC, not Baltimore. So my home airport is Reagan National and or Dulles. But this is where I work at. So, all right, engine two is started. Let's go to engine one. Wait for the 10% on the N2. All right, introduce fuel. All right, we got two good engine starts. All right, let's go ahead and get our flaps to flaps 5. Let's go to our APU and get it cut off because we are done. We don't need it no more. Turn off the generator. Oops, that's reset. Too far, too far. There you go. Turn off APU and turn off the master switch. And Pilot Devil, I forgot to say, congratulations on that check ride, man. You know, you doing your thing. Got to congratulate you on that. All right, let's get our stab trim. I'll go about 3.5 stab trim. Okay, cool. Let's get our static pitot heat, pitot tubes on. Normally, sometimes you don't turn the pitot tubes on until you get close to the runway because you don't want them to burn up. But hey, this is flight sim. We don't burn nothing up here. Okay, seatbelt sign is on. Beacon light is on. Nav lights, tail lights, wing light can stay off until we get on the runway. Pitot tubes are on. External power switch is off. Batteries are on. All right, let's go and do our control. Let's go left ailerons, right ailerons, nose up, nose down, left rudder, right rudder. All right, flight controls are free and correct. Go back to normal. And let's get our taxi lights on. All right, let me scoot up a little bit. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and release parking brake. Let's get Toby on. Wait, what's up, Toby? Sometimes you act like you don't know me. I know I'm a clown for that. I'm bound for that. That was corny. All right. We got flaps set to 5, trim 3.5. All right, let's. Parking brakes are released. Oh, let me get there you go. Get that on up for y'all. Oops. go. This is, like I said before, this is live time, live weather. All right. All right. Let's go across this runway. This is the GA aircraft runway, but I don't use it unless I'm flying something real small. And normally at this airport, business jets like the Citation X, they fly on the the two other major runways. I mean, it can fly, it can take off on this runway, but with the Citation X, I don't know. It's a little hill right here, so I gotta give it some gas, some fuel. I'll throttle her up a little bit. All right, make this left turn. Looks like the weather is clearing up around here. Like I said earlier today, it was pouring down, raining. Welcome, 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 ladies and gents. Appreciate y'all stopping in and watching the stream with me and riding with me. Appreciate you. All right. Slow down a little bit. 'Cause this thing does tax. This thing moves. Ooh, so that light in the back over the back in the background. All right, we're gonna hold short right here because we gotta close the cockpit door. All right, and turn around. All right, Alright, let's go ahead and get our landing lights on and our strobes, wing lights. Alright, let's go line up. Let's get on out of here. Let's go ahead to take off the go. All right, and let's get it. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Alright, let's go ahead and get flaps up. Flaps are up. Nose down a little bit. All right, let's go and make this left turn. Down a little bit. We go for this left turn, passing 5,500. Go ahead and get autopilot. And turn off Toby. Alright, we are supposed to be below or at 7,000 feet. Excuse me. let's go straight to 39,000. There we go. Let's check this. All right. Get those with camera lights. Don't want them in the dark. By the time we get to the Bahamas. Look at that. Look at that breakout. Below 14,000. Okay. No wonder we was flying so slow. I mean, not flying so low. To the Bahamas, here we go. This is about a 2-hour and 9-minute flight. Alright, we are climbing. And we are about to come up on 15,000 feet. We should be get ready to get over those clouds. By the time we get there, we should be over those clouds. Should be, in theory. Excuse me. All right. 16.5. Excuse me. Long day at work. Long day at work. Welcome to the stream and chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. How's everybody? How's everybody's Thursday? Well, it was y'all's Thursday. It's y'all's Thursday, but it was my Monday. I was off for the last 2 days. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my weekends. So today is my Monday. It sucks, but that's what happens when you work in the airline business. You don't have a normal 9 to 5, well, yeah, normal 9 to 5, Monday through Friday type job. So, but I prefer having weekdays off, such as a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and if I can get it Thursday, Friday, because the kids at work, kids at school, kids either at the summer school, because my daughter likes to go to summer school, son going to summer school, and then they go to grandma's house, and the wife is at work. I have the whole house to myself. I don't mind working over the weekend. I don't really do nothing on the weekends anyway. Excuse me. But yeah, being off on a weekday, like Tuesday, Wednesday is fine with me. I don't mind. I don't mind. If you mind, that's fine. I don't mind. Oh, I forgot. We're past 18,000 feet. And then we got to change this. We got to change this one manually. 29092. There we go. Forgot about that. It's not a big deal. It's not a big issue, but try not to forget. Let's go and align our heading. Try to stay on top of that. Coming up on 25,000. We're still in the state of Maryland. Still over the state of Maryland. Excuse me. All right, get ready. Cross over into Virginia. Welcome. I'm glad y'all, like I said, I'm glad y'all can be able to click on my stream. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. You didn't have to, but you did. And since you're here, please do hit that like and subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, and it doesn't hurt. check something out. Okay, okay. Oh, how's everybody's Thursday? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments or the chat section. Let me know how's y'all Thursday. What y'all got planned for the weekend? What's going on? What's going on? Hmm. Watching Leo try. You know, you know what? Let me check something out. Cause you know what? I might want to get that Pimax headset myself. This is too dang expensive. Chat, let me know what's another headset besides the Pimax headset that's good for flight simming. Let me know. Let me know. Give me some help. Yeah. Okay, Pimax, man. They are expensive. What's some other headsets that can work in Flight Simulator? That's pretty good. Now the Pimax Crystal Light is $900. What's up, Ryan? Hey man, Ryan, it's all good, man. How's everything? How's your day, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. 2880 by 28 resolution per eye. We are coming up a cruise, glass atmosphere, spirit lens, large sweet spot, 35 PPD. You know what? This might be the one I might get. I'm just trying to figure out, like, all right, let me Google good good VR heads. Oops, spelled it wrong. License. There we go. I might just have to get the Pimax because everybody's saying the Pimax is a lot better. But I was trying to figure out whether are there any other options. I don't know. I might have to do the shop pay and use my wife's credit. And I can get the Crystal Super. Yeah, for $1,600. No, I mean, I don't need all that. Plus, you need a good graphics card for that, and I don't. I mean, my graphics card is great. I love my graphics card. Okay, so minimum requirements. RTX 270, RTX 270S, 280, 280S, 280 Ti, 360, I mean 3060, 3060 Ti, 3070, 3070 Ti, 4060, 4060 Ti, an RX 5700 XT, an RX 6700 XT. That's the minimum requirement. Recommend is a 3080, 3080 Ti, 3090, 4070, 4070S, 6800, RX 6800, RX 6800 XT, RX 6900 XT, and RX 6950 XT. And if you want the best experience, yeah, they want a 4070 Ti, 4070 Ti-S, 4080, 4090, 5090. Yeah, they. let's go back to the crystal light because let's see what's the recommended for this one. It says the same thing. They don't even have my GPU on there. Let's see, I have a 5070 Ti GPU, and they don't even have it on it. They don't even have it listed on there. Hey, my lovely wife, how are you, my lovely wife? Appreciate you stopping by, my lovely wife. I'll come in there and give you a kiss later. Matter of fact, I'm glad you're here, my lovely wife. I want you to see this. This is what I want. This is what your husband wants. Right here, for my flight sim. And don't try to leave out when I post this. This is what I want. I need that. Alright, we are at cruise. Let's go get some tunes. Yeah, I bet it is time for you to leave the jet. That's messed up. His name Patrick. Oops. Is that his name? What was his name? His name was Patrick or something. What is his name that had that good music? Okay, there we go. Patricos, whatever they pronounce his name. Damn it. After Jordan Petro. Oh, it's the same person. Okay.
We were spark.
All this time, I've been holding on so tight, 'cause all that I do was easy to use. So call my time, but you weren't really mine, just something to do. Thought I never knew. No surprise, but nevertheless, I'm still stuck in self-defense.
Well, it looks like this is what we'll be well, getting in the near future. It's not gonna be tomorrow, but get some make some extra money and get that Pimax. We're gonna start out with the Crystal Light because Super. You got the 8K. Man. Hey, chat. I got a chance to wear these at Expo. These headsets. The Pimax Dream Air at Expo. And these things are nice. These things are nice. I got a chance to put those on at Expo last month. And them things is off the chain. And it's just like, you wouldn't know, when she put them joints on, like, even if you put on the regular Pimax headsets, I'm using cut off. If you put on the regular headsets, it's just like you're in another world. But them joints, the Pimax Dream Air, them joints is like that. Things is nice. Price, it hits. It hurts my pocket. He talking about $2,000. For $2,000, I can upgrade my graphics card. Up, $2,000 I can upgrade my CPU for that. So oh man, I still why don't you tell me I still have my landing lights on? I have my land and taxi lights on. Oh, Elgato. I need some reverse fans too.
Hey there, what you drinking? Two shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
attached to that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking at some other things. All right. Let's see where we are. Got 464 nautical miles to the top of descent. Go ahead and check on my passengers, make sure they over stations. Excuse me, got these bathrooms, excuse me. Have no business. Alright, you do a quick shake. Flush toilet. Even though I don't think it's simulated. There's no foot button. Why is there no window in there? Wash my hands. Oh. Alright. Let's go. How's everybody? Everybody's okay?
Well, I saddled up my shoes, headed out at dawn.
That's supposed to be flight attendant. Get some food for y'all.
Left my baby
Tell them to share. It's only on one table. That's the thing that kills it. It's only on one table. Well, they gotta share. They gotta break down. Y'all two, break down. It's what, 8 slices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 people. Break down.
Saw the sun in distance, looked like a burning coin. Saw the sun in the distance, looked like a burning coin. Lord, I don't need no preacher, just that dust roll to join.
We are leaving out. We just left out of North Carolina. There's the coastline of North Carolina and South Carolina together. North Carolina's up here. South Carolina's down there. Look at that. Look at that.
You can't tell my woman I'm gone, and I ain't coming back.
So, I'm already ready for the next expo already. This is what, 11 months away? 11 months away?
Morning comes too early, hands already warm,
I wonder.
working for a better day, trying to keep me warm. Boss may count his tally, we just count our turn. Fair don't come easy, I had to stand and fight for mine. Oh Lord, hear me now. Working, better day, keep me warm.
So they don't have it up here yet.
People talk about difference, but I just see the same. Every heart need kindness, every soul need a name, and we're deep. Children laughing somewhere, sounds of better days. Keep the light inside you, don't let the darkness stay.
Yeah, they don't have it. They don't have it up just yet.
So sing a song for mercy, sing it clear and kind. We all walk this same good earth, just trying
Good music.
Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Porch light flicker on the siding, moths dancing like they know the tune. Every breath feels borrowed, but tonight the world's in tune. Old chair hums beneath me, blank boards keep the time. Old chair hums beneath me, blank boards keep the time. If
Oh.
this sounding perfect,
Sorry about that.
that's how it's mine. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Someone left the radio humming low next door. Static sings the call. I couldn't ask for more.
Chat. I think I'm convinced myself to get. See, I've been thinking since last stream. Last stream was Tuesday. Last stream, I was thinking, I was contemplating on, because I want the 737 overhead panel, and I was contemplating on either getting the Rosefire or the PU Air Career. And I was trying to figure out which one should I get. Now I do own a product of PU Air Career. I have their lovely radio panel, which is not on right now because I don't need to use it. I got their radio panel. This is PU Air Career's radio panel, which I love it. It has a, if y'all see it's on my channel, I have a whole tutorial, not a tutorial, but a whole unboxing and review on it. You can take it off its magnet. It's like a, you know, the iPhone, the back of the iPhone, they got the little magnet ring. Just and yep, that's it. This is very nice. I love it. You know. Well, I already have a product of PU Air Career. I don't have any product of Rosefire. I don't think, and which what made me think about getting PU Air Career instead of Rosefire. I don't need another application. I already have wing control. Well, not wing control. Simat Pro. I got MOBO Flight. I got PU Air Career. And then I got Flight Sim Tab on my overhead panel, as you see on top. The panel on top of my screen. I have that running. Of course, I have Navigraph SimBrief running. Of course, I have YouTube running. It's just like so many apps I have, and You know, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go with the PU Air Career 737 overhead panel for several reasons. One, I just mentioned it. I already have an app. I already have the PU Air Career app already installed on my PC for my radio panel because that's PU Air Career. Also, thinking about getting the PU Air Career if they still keep it on this sale. They have a sale going on right now, and I'm thinking of hopefully they keep the sale for the next week or two. Because normally it's sold for like five something. Right now, I think it's on sale for 475 or something like that. Yeah, so that made up my decision versus the Rose Fire. The Rose Fire's overhead 737 overhead panel is about 660 or 650 or something like that versus 400 some, you know, you then it's saving $200. Even if the PU Air Career is not on sale, you're still saving about hundreds of dollars. Now, the Rose Fire overhead panel for the 737 is a lot bigger and it has more buttons. But the PU Air Career is smaller, but it has the automatic, you know, the engine switch, the engine start switch. You know, when you turn it to ground, and the N2 speeds up, and then you see a switch back. It has an automatic switch back. That's why it comes with two USB cords for that. You know, of course, the exhaust gas temperature gauge moves. Now, the Rosefire exhaust gas temperature for the APU moves as well, but this one moves from the PU Air Career, and the engine switches, they snap back automatically. I like that. Now, XP had a review on it. They recommended it. Like I said, they keep the sale. They keep the sale going for the next week or two. For the next week and a half. I'm definitely getting it. I'm definitely getting it. I need to get my tiller and my rudder pedal. And then after a while, I got to start getting my stuff for my Airbus. So I get Airbus stuff. I got to get a side stick. I got to get, you know, start getting that MCDUs, and autopilot panel, the glare shield, and the ephesus. That way, you know, I can start flying Airbuses. Because as I saw today, and I knew this was going to happen, JetBlue is now at Baltimore. Yes, sir. I saw that today. I knew it was going to happen. I saw that they was going to do that. JetBlue is now at Baltimore. Ever since Spirit gone bye-bye, JetBlue took over their spot. Well, I saw JetBlue for the first time today, parked at a gate. So therefore, I got to start flying some Airbuses. There's no Boeing JetBlues I know of. There's no Boeing JetBlues. There's Airbus JetBlues. I would like to. 113 nautical miles to the top of descent.
Now the porch is bare and broken, and her name's gone from the wall.
I'm sitting there watching Leo fly his helicopter in VR. He done crashed about 10 times.
Heard the church bell moaning down on Beale Street side.
Alright.
Heard the church bell moaning down on Beale Street side. Sounded like forgiveness
We still passing
for the
coast
tears I
of
cried.
South Carolina and the coast of Georgia.
Now I'm sitting with this
The
guitar.
borderline of Georgia is not that big.
Strings on like they know. Yeah, sitting with this guitar. Strings on like they know.
Yeah, you can see the coast all the way out there.
When love don't live no longer, that blues is all you own.
Close the window shades. They don't need them open no more.
Got a black king glitter, canvas rain.
Welcome, ladies and gents. Appreciate y'all joining the stream. Appreciate y'all joining my chat. Well, I think I made up my mind, and I made it. I think I'm gonna get EU Air Career overhead panel. It's just getting a stand for it. mounting it. I don't have a big table. No. But I'm gonna make it do what it do. That's what we do as flight simmers. We make it work. We work what we got, and we make it work. Man, I really love his music, bro. Now we're more than halfway there. Was that 259 nautical miles to the top of descent? Out there. What's that, Mars? Yeah, that's why I closed the blind, because close the window shades, because there ain't nothing to look at. And the vast blackness, darkness of the ocean. There's nothing out here. Yeah, nothing out here. Yeah, nothing but ocean out there. That coastline is getting further and further away. That's like we should be getting close to Florida. This man got some good music. Yeah, making some good time. 418 nautical miles to top of descent. Shit, Blackbird got their own. What's going on, people in chat? Just looking at some things for a sim, my sim. 73 nautical miles. We're gonna start preparing our descent for our descent. We are what, basically a little bit over about three quarters away till we are on the ground. Let's see, where do GA aircrafts park at? MYNN. Oh, okay, they park up here. Odyssey, exclusive aviation. Yeah, they park. Okay, they park up here. Now I know where they park at. Cool. And 143 nautical miles to top of descent. There's no there's no what's the name? There's no arrival. So since there's no arrival, we'll be descending down to 2,000 feet. Straight from, we got to go straight from 39,000 all the way down to 2,000. There's no in between. Why there's no in between? It's because there's no rival. And so the plane is going to sit there and say, "Hey, you had 39,000. We need to get down to down to 2,000." And if you look here, Muni is where we're supposed to be at two when we get to 2,000. We're gonna be down there right there. Once we get to Muni, we'll be right there at approach. All right, 109 nautical miles to the top of the descent. 108 now. In about eight miles, we're gonna start prepping ourselves for descent. So we can get down to the ground to the down to the ground. We are at 98 nautical miles. We're just below 100. So let's prep ourselves for our descent. Let's go to Navigraph. And our localizer frequency is 110 decimal N. So we go ahead here. Alright, and we're gonna do the same for this. Approach course is 143. Our minimums are, let's go down to minimums. Is 200. All right. Let's go to our FMC and go to perf. Let's go to landing. Let's go back to weather. Our wind is 110 at 9 knots. And our temperature is 30. All right. We got dry. It's dry. Anti-ice is off. Flaps 35. Let's go landing data. Next page, VApp, V approach. VApp is 121. VREF is 116. Go straight down to back to flight plan. Got 75 nautical miles to the top of the descent. I did say we're going to go straight down to 2,000. Our altimeter. We have to change this. Okay, no. Because Bahamas, they go by, what's that, hectopascals? Oh, no, no, they don't. No, they don't. I'm chilling. I'm tripping. No, they don't. They go by inches, and that's all. I'm tripping. They do inches. All right. So it's 30.13. All right, we at 59 nautical miles to the top of descent. Still got some good. We still got plenty of fuel. There's the coast of Florida. Over there's the coast of Florida. And straight ahead of us is right ahead of us is Freeport, which is basically Bahamas still. I ain't been to Freeport in years. Yeah, Freeport Airport is the Grand Bahamas International. I haven't been to Freeport in years. My cousin took us to Freeport. Took us on a plane from Miami. Was it from Miami? No, I think it was from Orlando. And that was the very first time I was ever on a plane. So right there is Freeport. Freeport, Bahamas, right there. And then there's the coast of Florida. Fort Lauderdale's all down here. West Palm Beach is all the way down here. Yep, there's Freeport. I remember when my cousin took us there for the first time. Like I said, that was the first time I ever been on a plane. And we flew from Orlando because we went to Universal Studios. Like that whole vacation, we took three different. Well, if you count the car, 4 different transportation. If you count the car, we took 4 different transportations. So we left here in Maryland, got on the Amtrak auto train. Let me make sure where we at. Okay, we got 24 nautical miles on top of the set. So, okay, my cousin, she used to work for Amtrak. He was a conductor at Amtrak. He's retired. She's been retired for years. So, when I was young, he took me and my other cousins, her kids, my other cousins. We all went. We live here in Maryland, and we all hopped on the Amtrak auto train. If you not know what the auto train is, take your personal vehicle, your car, and they load it up onto the train. And then you take the train and your car rides with you down wherever you gotta go. So we took the auto train down to Florida. Now the train stops at Sanford, Florida. So we had to get off the train there, get the car, drive like 2.5 hours down to Orlando. Went to Orlando, went to Universal Studios, Epcot, MGM Grand, not MGM Grand, Epcot Center, Animal Kingdom. We did all that. That was fun. So that was 2 transportations right there. Took the train, and then we had the car. That's 2 different transportations. When we left Orlando, we hopped on a plane, 3rd transportation. Hopped on a plane, went to Freeport, Bahamas. We landed in Freeport. All right. We stayed a couple days down in Freeport. Then, once we left Freeport, we boarded a cruise ship. We boarded a cruise ship, 4 different transportation. A cruise ship back to Florida. And I think we went to Miami. We went to Miami. 4 different transportations. Took a train, we drove, took a plane, and then we took a cruise ship back. Crazy. 4 different transportations. That was a lot. And you know, as a kid, man, it was fun. All right, we're coming up on the top of descent. 1 mile. All right, we are descending. But yeah, 4 different transportations on one vacation. Who does that? We got on 4 different vehicles. Got on or got in 4 different vehicles. Train, car, plane, boat, ship. That boy Wendell. This man say, oh my, this boy Wendell is tripping. This man said he loves watching adult entertainment in VR. This man is crazy. He's on Leo Street. He ain't in my chat. All right. Coming up on 33,000 feet. What's up, Wendell? What's going on, brother? All right, just passing 29,000 feet. Coming up on 28.5. Making this left turn. Yeah, I saw that on Leo's chat. I saw that you wrote that. You're finally stepping up. Proud of you. All right. I know. You ain't gotta tell me. I know it was time. All right, well, ladies and gents, we are on the final stretch. We are on the final stretch. All right, about to pass 25,000 and still descending. Passing 24,000. 22,000 and still descending. What did okay, altimeter is 30.14. Florida coastline in the background. There's the Bahamas out there, straight ahead. Alright, coming up at 18,000. Let's go ahead and set our altimeter. The 30, what was it, 30, 14. Yep, alright. I'm past 17,000 and still descending. We are almost there. There's Bahamas out there in the foreground. This is gonna be the last song right here. Coming up on 14,000. 12,000. All right, that was the last song. All right, we're coming up on 10,000. We're just past 10,000. Let's get our landing lights on and our taxi lights on. We are now below 10,000 feet. All right, 9,000. Let's switch to frequencies. All right, about to make this left turn to major. I believe, I'm not mistaken, we should be at, oh no, not major. All right, as soon as we get to major, I'm sorry. As soon as we get to major, we're gonna arm our approach. We're gonna arm our approach button. Arm our approach once we get to major. All right, 9 miles to major. Passing 4,000. Hey gents, ladies and gents, if you are in the chat and stream, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I appreciate it. Help my channel grow. Give me an algorithm. I will dearly appreciate it. You hit the like and subscribe button. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. All right, we are coming up on major. We are still on the flight profile. Slightly below it, but we all right. We all right. It's a smidget behind below it. We can approach. Uh-oh, what's going on? What's going on? Whoa. Bro, we are at 300 feet. We are at 300 feet off the water. I crashed. How? I'm just gonna hand fly this. Okay, landing gears down. Get back on course. Fuel level low. That's all right. Fuel level low. We about to land. Keep that nose up. we're gonna take this all the way to the end. Well, sort of to the end. Alright. Alright, before we can shut the engines down, let's go to alright, let's turn generator on, bleed air. Okay, we go ahead and shut it down. Ground power. The chocks, luggage doors, and then let's open up the main door. Alright, we are here. How the lights go out? The lights were on. I'll be right back, chat. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right. Did all my lights turn off? All right, we made it. Oh, hold on. We have made it to the Bahamas. We had a little slight little mishap, but you know, it's all good. We made it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get it for takeoff. We're gonna go ahead straight to the replay. This is getting late for your boy. Let's go and get the doors. Let's go check this replay out. I know it wasn't all that spectacular, but oh. It wouldn't have been too bad of a landing if I'd have kept the center line. But I had some issues going on. Ooh. So this is why I need rudder pedals. I'm trying to steer and land the plane with this as my rudder pedals. It's terrible. All right, ladies and gents, ladies and gentle people, you know what that time is. I gotta get some sleep. Gotta work in the morning. I appreciate everybody being in this chat stream. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the likes and love and subscriptions. Appreciate you, appreciate you. I will return on Saturday. On Saturday with another stream. Need to figure out where we're gonna go. Probably be back in the NG. See what we're gonna do and where we're gonna go. Probably fly from Bahamas in the NG. Maybe back to home or maybe to LaGuardia. Who knows? So without further ado, you know what I always say. Be good. If you can't be good, be safe. Can't be safe. Name it out to me. Peace.